Yo, 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 what's up, people? Welcome to America's Finest Heroes. Yep, right there. See, I'm getting it. America's Finest Heroes. I'm your host, Rich Segar, and that is my co-host, Charlie from River Chronicles. Welcome to episode number 10. We've got great guests for you today. We've got our captain, Evan Warden, and also Bill Kinney. And Bill's having a little bit of a technical challenge getting in. He was just in, but then had no audio, so we're waiting for him to jump back in. But we are super stoked today's show because Bill was one of our first missions for one of my newest captains when I first started the organization 3 years ago. And then Evan's been taking them out a couple of times, and I'll let Evan share the story. So what I'm going to do is just remember, guys, this show is all about painting that big picture of that journey to real therapy. And that's all it's about. It's not about brands. It's not about nothing but to hearing these guys' story about their day out on the water. So I'm going to bring Evan in, guys. And, hey, what's up, gas money?
I need some gas money myself.
Yeah, no kidding. Yep. So I'm going to bring Evan on, and we'll wait for Bill to hopefully be able to get in here. So hold on a second. All right, Evan.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, my brother?
This is Evan Warden. He's, as I said, one of our captains in Virginia. Hey, what's going on, Juan? What's going? All right. And for you guys to know, and like I said, we're waiting on Bill to come in. He's got technical challenges out there, but we'll get him on there. But remember, for those folks in Facebook land, some of your comments we can see all the comments, but depending on what page you're coming in from on Facebook, we just see Facebook user. So whoever yo said yo to us, don't know who you are, but what's up, yo? So we're waiting for Bill Kinney to come on, and we're looking forward to hearing. Bill's story. Bill's got a pretty unique story, and I will share with you guys. Bill was back in 22, I believe it was. We got interviewed by Wavy TV 10, the biggest station in the Hampton Roads area. And I asked Bill to come out, and he came back. He came down, and he did the interview with us, and I'll show you that, which is pretty cool. So all right, so well, I'll tell you what. Couple things while we wait for Bill to get on here, and then I'll let Charlie say a few things, but. I know it's upcoming soon is Volunteer Appreciation Day or Volunteer Appreciation Week or whatever it is. And I couldn't do this, what we do with Operation Vets, without our volunteers, such as Evan, such as Charlie, such as all our other captains out there that take their own time, their own resources, to get vets on the water, either from the bank or from a boat.
Regardless, veteran or not.
Yep. To help them get that real therapy. And we're truly appreciative. So
I'm grateful that I'm able to be a part of the organization. Thank you for letting me come in and take these veterans out and get to learn about their stories and, the things they went through and, just getting to hear the other side of their story. It makes you realize how crazy it really was back then. PTSD is not a joke, for me personally, being able to, I've taken a couple veterans out, but Bill is the main veteran I've been taking out for the last couple months, if you will. And being around him, he's taught me a lot. I've been able to learn from his experiences, and he's able to learn from me too. He'll sit there and watch me tie rigs and all kinds of stuff, and he's like really into it. And for me, that makes me feel great. It's like, man, I'm really, I feel like I'm doing something to benefit someone else, and that's a great feeling. That's a feeling I don't get every day. So to be able to feel that is a great thing. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. I appreciate it very much.
Well, let me stop you there, Mr. Aaron, because you said thank you for letting you be part of this. Here's the thing. You guys will make this awesome. You guys make this organization. Everyone out there who's a captain or a veteran or not, that's what makes this work.
Yeah.
Right. And like Rich was saying earlier, I think Bill's here. Is Bill here? Is he coming in? There he is.
Hey, Mr. Bill.
Bill, you got to turn your mic on, brother. I can't hear him. I see his lips moving.
Yeah, I see him moving too.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to drop off and call Bill real quick.
Okay.
And let's see if I can help him through these technical difficulties. So, Charlie, you got the reins until I
Yes, sir. Evan, you ready? Right. It's about to be in Spanish.
Let's go, man. Órale, ¿cómo estás?
Órale, ¿cómo está? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
I don't know that much Spanish.
I mean, where's the library? So, Evan, that's what I was saying. I love when Rich opens the show and he says it's not about brands, it's not about this. Nothing against that, but our focus, we want it to be somewhere else, because I'm a firm believer in that we make the brands, right? Without us, there is no brand. And it's something that you feel comfortable with, you like, and everyone's unique. So someone might like this certain kind of rock because the way it feels, the way it looks, and that's okay. But that's the thing about Operation Vets with Nets is that it's called America's Finest Heroes. You don't have to have served in the military or been a firefighter and anything like that. It's just, you could be Joe Smo who just takes his family out every weekend out next to the boat ramp, dealing with everyone putting their boat in and out, but they're right there fishing,
Yep.
And I think that's what makes this organization great, is just we're ordinary folk, just regular old day people. And I'm a big firm believer in, that's what makes an organization, a brand, whatever you want to call it. Right.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Well, thank you. And that's the thing. Everyone's going to have a different vision. It might not work for everybody. Operation with Vets might not be for everyone, but there's so many out there. It might work for someone else, or vice versa. And especially being a veteran, is that there's always help out there.
Yeah,
there's always someone you can reach out to. There's an organization, a brand, and it's okay. We want people to know it's okay. Go ahead.
Every single time I see a veteran or someone in uniform, even I was just telling Rich earlier, I've been out of town working and stuff. Every single time I see somebody in uniform, I'm letting them know, hey, we got this organization called Operation Vets with Nets, and this is what we do: striper and catfishing. I swear we'll put you on the biggest catfish of your whole life. I give them the whole spew, the whole 9 yards, and then they'll end up going on their phone and looking it up and whatnot. And, whether they decide to make a trip or not, that's totally up to them. But I at least feel like it's my job to at least let them know that they have that service out there if they want to use it. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
So,
exactly.
All right, here's an update on Bill. He's on his phone, he said he can't for some reason get his mic to work, and which didn't make sense to me. So I told him, I said, get back out. When you come in, make sure, because it should ask you, do you want to enable your camera and your mic? Make sure you check the mic, or you won't be able to talk. So hopefully he'll be able to do that. All right, let's see here. So, but while we wait for Bill, just to let everybody know, I am working on a new jersey.
Nice.
Operation Bets with Nets, but this jersey, it's gonna be like Evan's jersey right there, but the difference is on the front of it, or on the back of it is gonna be the logo like that, but on the front, it's gonna be our new Real Therapy logo. Really cool. So everybody will be able to order one online. I'm working on designing it now. So that's going to be excellent. And they're going to be very expensive. They're only going to be $40. They're only going to be $40. And for a jersey, like the type of jerseys we wear, like I'm wearing one of my Mad Cats ones, but that's a really good price, and the quality is top notch. So be on the lookout for that. So while we wait for you're killing me, Smalls. Oh, shut up, Mike. We talked about volunteers and how this organization wouldn't be the way the organization is without our volunteers. Well, Michael Harris, he's on here. He's one of our volunteers, captains. Matter of fact, we got Juan down in Texas. What else do we have on here as our captains out there? We got Chris Gorp. Let me see here. Yeah, Chris Groff. Michael Harris. We got Evan. So there may be some people.
Oh, nice.
We may have some folks down there, and I see hello, whoever that Facebook user is. How's it going? All right. While we wait for Bill to come on, I'm going to show you guys a video real quick. Let me see if I can do this. And you'll meet Bill away for a minute. Hold on here. Share.
It looks like the sun is setting fast where Evan's at.
Right? That was quick, wasn't it?
I know.
Good night.
All right. So hold on a minute. I'm going to play this for you guys. You let me know if you guys see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear it.
All right, good. Hold on.
A new nonprofit needs our support. Its goal, use a relaxing pastime to help disabled veterans heal their minds and hearts after serving our country.
I joined the Army in 1969. I was a military policeman and went to Vietnam in 1971.
As Bill Kinney heads out on a fishing boat in Chesapeake, he reflects on his time in combat.
Well, no one likes going to war.
Kinney says it was hard to reacclimate when he returned home.
The sudden loud noises affect you, even to this day.
But on this boat, Kinney finds peace. It's thanks to the organization Operation Vets with Nets.
My goal is to bring a little calm and peace into our warriors' lives.
Rich Segura, a disabled veteran himself, founded the nonprofit in 2021 after fishing with a friend who was diagnosed with PTSD.
It was so therapeutic for me and seemed therapeutic for him. Why not do something that can benefit any of our disabled vets?
One by one, disabled veterans boarded Segura's boat on Lake Gaston for a day of cat and striper fishing. Segura wants to expand Operation Vets with Nets to the Hampton Roads area.
Hampton Roads is the biggest community in the world of vets.
But expanding takes resources like donations.
We get 100 people donating $10 a month, or that adds up.
It adds up to gas for boats, new equipment, and a chance to show our veterans like Bill Kinney that we appreciate their sacrifice.
It means a lot to me that there's still people that care about us, about the veterans.
So sweet. Right now, Operation Vets with Nets is working on making a boat wheelchair accessible. If you would like to help the organization financially to complete that project, or if you would like to donate to the organization at
Heck yeah.
That's a powerful newscast. It really is. You really heard it from Bill's heart. And Bill has done multiple trips with the organization. So while we wait for Bill, Evan, kind of share with us like the first time you took Bill out.
So
Kind of
basically,
share with us a little about that.
yeah, man. So the first time that me and Bill ever went out, I had made that post on Facebook with the Operation Vets with Net symbol, and I said, hey, are there any, active duty or retired veterans that are looking to just get on the water, whatever. And he ended up sending me, he was the first veteran to send me a message, and he said, I want to go fishing. I live in Petersburg, Virginia, and I live about 15 minutes away from Petersburg. So when he told me that, I was all excited. I was like, man, let's go. Let's hit the water. And so he came and picked me up, actually, because people may or may not know this, but I have my driver's license now, but I didn't have my driver's license at the time, and I'm out of a vehicle. So he came and picked me up. Then we went to the bait store. I used 2 large eels. I ended up cutting them about 3.5, 4 inches a piece, and I had 5 rods out. So I was sitting there, and I threw the rods out, and I had a good feeling, like, everything was going right. Like, when you throw your rods out and you get that feeling, it's just like, man, like, I know we're going to get a hold of something good. I had that feeling, and we sat at one spot for about 3 hours. And at that time, I kept telling myself, man, if I don't get this guy on a fish, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I was starting to feel a little crazy because we weren't catching anything. So I decided to move from one spot downriver just a little bit. I mean, literally just a little bit. So we packed up everything and we moved down to the next section of river. And in that section of river, it's a straightaway, but then there's a bend. And at that bend, right where it bends, there's 3 pillars going across, basically where they tried to build a bridge, but the bridge didn't get built. So I figured, there's some structure over there. It's real shallow. It might be worth, throwing over there. So Mr. Kinney and I packed up everything. We went across the river, got to the other side. We threw out rods, and I'm talking about right as soon as the sun goes down, right as soon as the sun went down, one of them rods it burrowed all the way over. And I sat there, I ran up to the rod, I set the hook, and I said, Mr. Kinney, I said, come grab this rod. So he ran up and grabbed the rod. And I promise you, I'm not lying. I wish I would have got it on video. But I went to go grab my phone while he was reeling in the fish. And I turned around, and he was on the ground fighting the fish from the ground. Seriously. Like the fish was pulling so hard on the rod that it made it fall over. So he was on the ground fighting this fish, and I'm sitting here like, what do I do? It was the craziest thing ever. But I threw the tablet, I helped him stand back up, and then we ended up getting the fish to bank, and it happened to be a 38-pound catfish. And his personal best is 40 pounds. So for me, that was awesome. I was just so grateful that I was able to you know, experience that with him. You know, that meant a lot to me. That first trip, that was awesome. That was awesome. Mr. Kinney is a great guy. Um, I've learned a lot about him through just hanging out with him. You know, I've even gone to church with him outside of the organization. He's become a brother more so than just a friend. You know, he's someone I look after, and I consistently check on through the week. It's just that, you know, I'm grateful for the organization because it has allowed me to. It's allowed him to come into my life, and you know, we just had great experiences, and so I really just feel blessed that I'm a part of it. You know.
Well, we are just like with all our captains. We are blessed to have you as part of the organization as well.
Yes, indeed.
You know, we're thankful. Be able to do what we do, and we also, there's people behind the scenes that no one ever sees. They're not on social media. Are just as advantageous to this program as anybody else.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Thomas? Hey, Dave. Like our board of directors. You know, one of them's one of our captains, and he's out doing trips and everything. But we also have, like our administrative executive, Miss Nicole, which is a dear personal friend of me and my wife's, and she's been with me from the start. She does a lot of the admin stuff for us. Goes to various different meetings out in the community. So it brings. It's like they say it takes a village to raise a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you hear that old saying. Well, it takes a village, people all over, to raise and nurture this child called Operation Vets with Nets. You know, and then I mean we've got so many great folks that do so much. And so, man, come on, Bill, come on. I'm gonna be a part of this team one day. Hey, brother, that's what it's all about. I know there's also some folks that put in applications be part of the organization that I haven't contacted yet because work's been keeping me so busy. But I promise I will. So what else? Talk to us a little bit more, Evan, right now about yourself, how you found out about Operation Vets with Nets, why we wait, try to hopefully Bill will get on, be able to get over those technical difficulties that he's having. If not,
sure.
We'll have to bring him back. We'll have to schedule him and get him on and do some tests.
No, that's fine. That's if we got to do that, we will. That's no problem at all. So basically, how I found out about Operation Vets with Nets. So I used to fish a lot with a guy named Ray Richard, and Ray Richard was a massive how do I say this? I wouldn't be where I am without him. I physically wouldn't be where I am without him. I put a lot of work and time on the water, yes, but he has taught me a majority of everything I know. And with that being said,
a massive influence.
Yes. He's a huge influence and
a big mentor. Yep.
And so basically, I was talking to him one day on the boat, about my grandfather. My grandfather served in Vietnam. I have a couple of different family members that's been in the military and stuff. And then he just opened it up and said, hey, do you know anything about Operation Vets with Nets? And I said, no, I know nothing about that. And then he gave me the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. He contacted me with Hayden Tice. I talked to Hayden Tice, and I talked to Rich Segura. I talked to a couple of different people. And with my grandfather, you know, personally, I've seen what PTS can do to him, what it does to him on a daily basis. Being around him all the time, growing up and stuff, and
your pants pulled down by a client, especially one as sympathetic as Jordan.
Oh no!
Back and talk to the waiter.
We lost him.
Let's see if he can.
Ah, there he is.
There he is.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're
back.
Awesome. But yeah, you know, like growing up and stuff, I've seen the PTSD and the different things that war has done to him, and you know, if there's a way that I can put my effort forth to help somebody else, then that's what I want to do. And you know, like I said, just personally seeing what war has done to him as a man, because I think we can all agree with this. Some people crumble from war, you know, some people never come back from it, and it's life changing for real. So for me, being able to take Mr. Bill Kinney out, you know, and spend some time with him and get to know, you know, him and his story, you know, that really is
All
the
right,
reason.
I'm gonna go on mute. Bill's calling me.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Hey,
Keep
brother.
on, Evan. Keep on.
Okay, yeah, but man, that's the reason that, you know, I'm so grateful to be a part of it, is because I genuinely see how it helps the veterans and how it helps a guy like Mr. Bill Kinney. You know, the rods and reels, all that stuff, that stuff means nothing to me. As long as I can get him in the water and catch a nice fish, that's what matters to me. You know. And this past weekend, right before I went to Camp Lejeune all week, I took him out. I think it was Saturday. It was either Friday or Saturday. I took him out, and for the last couple of weeks, he's been begging me, trying to get some eater catfish. So I said, man, I'm gonna get you some eater catfish this weekend. That's what we did. I put him on two. It was like a 5-pounder and a 10-pounder, and he
Nice.
yeah, he texted me, I think it was like Monday or Tuesday, and he's like, I just cleaned the catfish. I was like, heck yeah, man. It made me feel
See,
great.
here, so you're telling these stories, right? So from my end, hearing you tell these stories, because earlier when you were talking about the story of how the rod bent over and you're hollering at him, hey, come get the fish, he's got it, you didn't have it on camera, and you see him on the floor fighting this fish. You said a sentence on there that really coincides, I guess, with the way I feel as a fisherman, because in July, I'm gonna enter my 47th year fishing that I can recall. Right? I'll be 51 shortly. So
Wow.
when you said, yeah, just what I felt like seeing him fight this fish and catch this fish, that's it, brother. It's about
That's it,
the
man.
journey.
That's
Could
it.
you imagine? Let's just say, could you imagine, Evan? Because he reeled it in, right? You guys landed it.
Yeah. He
All right,
reeled everything in. Yeah, that was all him.
So you imagine if y'all didn't land it, and say it broke you off, right? Exactly. But then what happens after that, Evan? Think about it. What happens after that?
You keep wanting to chase him more and more and more.
And then what happens after that? You go home, Mr. Bill goes home, and they're telling this awesome story of this epic, I'm on the floor fighting it, and it just snapped. It lasts forever, brother. It's about the journey, the memories, the adventures. And it happens. I'm a big believer. If God wants me to catch him, I'll catch him. If not, not. But it's everything that happens out there. Everything that happens out there is kind of like a sentence in a paragraph in a chapter of a book.
Yeah.
That's explaining that journey or that trip, right? Look at it as a trip. And that's what's amazing, man. It's like, because we don't know, Mr. Bill probably did, hey, man, I need some eater fish. Or maybe he just wanted to spend time with you.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, that's all.
Or vice versa. Right?
Yeah, and I told Mr. Bill already. I said, any time of the day of the week, if I'm in town, I said, you want to go, you contact me and we'll go. I said, it's not a problem.
All right, when I'm in town, I'm gonna call you, guys.
Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm a real on the fly kind of guy, if you will. Like
same here.
if somebody messages me and they say, "Hey, I want to go fishing," you ain't got to ask me. I'm already down to go. I'm already down to
Yep.
go. I'm always down to go. So
That
you know,
that's what I'm talking about.
that's the way I live my life. You know, I was around Ray Richard for a whole year and a half, basically, and like I said, you know, he taught me a lot of what I know. But grinding out there with him, you know, and constantly being out there, even in the 20-degree weather, the 10-20-degree weather, like that is what drives me. That's what keeps me going, you know. And like doing stuff that nobody else will, you know, if that makes sense. That's what drives me. So, you know,
Alrighty.
yeah.
Update from Bill. He's going to try from his wife's cell phone, so I just had to forward him the email so he can click on the link.
Gotcha.
So give him a minute, and while we wait, it'll be great this upcoming. Is it this? No, not this weekend. Well, the weekend of the 27th. It'll be my first time fishing on the James River. We got a big tournament.
Ooh.
We got a big tournament.
Ooh.
One of our captains, Richard Ray, has that started a tournament series up there. So I'll get to meet those guys, and I'm going out with one of our captains, Walter. So I'm excited I'm excited because I want to learn the James, so then I can take.
That's on my bucket list, brother.
Yeah, Evan, we'll get you off the bank, man, and we'll get you on the wheelchair boat, and we'll go out and do some fishing. And
let's do it, man. I'm all about it. I was just telling Juan from River Chronicles. I'm the very.
You said Juan. That was
didn't
good,
mean
though.
to say Juan. I didn't mean.
That's all right. We all look alike, my brother.
I was just telling him that I'm a very on the fly kind of guy. Like if it comes to fishing, I'm pretty much there. As long as I'm not at work or out of town, I'm there.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Same here, my brother. I'm telling you, I'm one of the most active people up here. Like I was behind 9 videos and I was catching up, but then I realized that some of those videos we were catching so much fish, not necessarily monster fish, just fish, that I had to break those videos up. And it's like, man, so now I'm behind like 6. And the weather's going to be pretty horrible this weekend. We're Saturday, so I think I might try to catch up. But if you know me, if I got some red stuff on my shirt today.
All right, let's see if he's coming in.
Uh-oh, he's coming in.
Let's hope.
It says no video.
Let's hope he's got a good connection.
He's probably waiting for that camera crew again to show up.
No lie.
No kidding.
But man, that's the thing, brother. It's like, Evan, you can't catch no fish from the couch, right? You can't catch it from the house.
You can't, man. You can't. And you know, honestly, like I said, I was fishing with Ray Richard for a long time. And me and him kind of split ways. So now I've been fishing off the bank, and I just bought myself a kayak that actually sunk on me. It literally sunk on me while I was in the middle of the river. I promise you, it wasn't fun. Yeah, no.
Oh, no, that's why I can't do kayaks anymore at my age. It's too dangerous for me.
Honestly, I bought it from a flea market, so it's like how good of a kayak could it really be? As a Pelican, so I thought it was decent. You know, it was like they only wanted $225 for it, and then it had a trolling motor and an extra battery on the side of it. But I didn't feel like spending all that extra money. I was like, you know what? I'd rather just paddle. You know, get a nice little workout and to fish where I want. But then it flipped on me, and I haven't taken it out since. I've been kind of scared to. I don't necessarily know where it's. Yeah, I don't know where it's leaking from. I filled it up with water and then tipped it upright, and then like
let's see if we got him. Bill, do you hear us?
Hello.
Hey, Mr.
I can hear you.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
We hear you.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
See, Te oigo.
Bill,
Can you hear me?
turn your speaker on.
Hello?
Turn your speaker on your
Can
phone.
you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's like the Verizon guy.
All right, hold on. I'm calling him.
Yeah, he logged in, but he didn't have it on speaker, it sounds like.
I love it. Oh,
I'm telling you, man, technology nowadays, it's
different, isn't it?
oh my God, I'm telling you.
Hey, Bill, we heard you. Yes.
But yeah, I've been talking about the kayaks. It's like
Okay,
I had
yeah, so
one,
we
and then
heard
I was like, I flipped on it, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting a little older.
Okay, we'll get back on
I was
there.
like, so when I went out, I just went and got me some remote
Alrighty,
control
buddy.
bait boats.
All
So I
right.
use those to take the baits out and come back, and it's just a lot safer for me.
Yeah, man. I purchased this kayak without
All right,
thinking of.
here we go.
And now,
I thought, hey, maybe it might.
We hear you,
Yeah.
Bill. Do you hear us?
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
We can hear you, Mr. Bill. Can you hear us?
Hold on. Don't hang up the phone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at his ringtone.
Hello?
I hear you. Do you hear us?
I can hear you a little bit now.
Turn the volume up.
What you do is turn the speaker up or put it on speaker cell phone so you can hear it.
Okay, I'll try that.
All right, don't hang up. I want to make sure you can hear us on the phone there.
And then turn
Okay,
the volume up
all right.
as well.
Hey,
Turn up the
Gay,
volume. Do you hear us?
how can I put them on speaker?
Speaker and then volume up.
Speaker and then volume up. How do I volume up your phone?
Same way as yours. Mine's all the way up. I have a
My volume's all the way up.
I have
Rick.
microphone, camera, chat, and more.
All right. So, Bill, you do hear us, though, right?
Oh,
Okay. All right. We're losing you again, but all right. So I'm gonna keep my phone on, so you can hear a little bit better too. Once you get back in there, you might have I don't know where your cell signal is, but it looks like we lost you again. You're in the room.
Michael Harris said to be continued.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
We'll get on there.
Oh, I just yes, Michael Harris, you know it, my brother. I just saw your previous comment there.
Good evening, Bill Journey. I see you in there, brother. I tell you what, that guy reacts to all of my posts, every last one of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I do.
Oh, I think he muted us. All right, so it's just me and you, Evan, again. So
Okey-dokey.
where exactly you? Oh, hold on, I think he's back. It's like deja vu.
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Can you hear us, Mr. Bill?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right.
Oh, perfect. We're good. We can hear you
There we
too.
go.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Mr.
Well,
Ray.
we
Okay,
can't hear
we're-
Rich now, though.
Can't wait to see Rich next Saturday from Ray.
Okay. We're hanging in there.
All right. Okay,
There
guys.
we are.
So Bill, you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he could just hear us.
Okay. All right. So, guys, I'm going to keep my phone on as well just to make sure Bill can hear us. I guess he's got a bad cell signal because you see his video coming in and out. But as I said, Bill Kinney was was one of our first veterans when Operation Vets with Nets stood up, and he's gone on multiple trips with us. And so, Bill, if you can, why don't you tell the viewers how you found out about Operation Vets with Nets, about your first trip with us in the news broadcast, and then share with us your experience and with Evan and your journey to what we call real therapy.
Well, I think if I recall, you'll have to forgive me. I'm getting old. I met Rich online, just trying to reach out and find somebody to go fishing with, and he contacted me and met. I think it was Mike down in down in North Carolina. He me and took me out on his pontoon down there, and man, gosh, we hooked into catfish down there that
Rich,
day,
close to the mic.
and we hooked into a monster catfish down there that day. I'm never gonna forget that day. That catfish pulled us for over a mile up the river.
Oh no!
Hey, Bill, we lost you again. Yeah, it's your cell signal, I believe.
Yeah, it's the signal.
Yeah, so go ahead and try to jump back in, but everybody's listening to you. All right, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about. He's a fighter. He don't give up.
No, yeah, you know what? Bill is definitely a fighter. That's one thing I can say. He is the best.
All right, Bill.
And
hey, there you are.
Okay, all right, but anyway, this catfish pulled us for about over a mile up the river, and Mike's rod that we were using, I managed to get this thing within 19 feet of that's closest I ever got that fish to the surface. And I mean, he liked to wore me out. And all of a sudden, he managed to get off the hook. And I was just heartbroken. I really was. I was heartbroken that day. And I told Mike, I said, Mike, take me home. Anyway, I called Virginia Tech and talked with the Marine people there and gave them all the information that I could possibly give them about that fish. And they told me that the catfish, that it was probably a humongous catfish that weighed well over 100 pounds to be able to pull that pontoon boat, and that had we been able to get it to the surface, that we would have probably had a state record catfish that day, and that it would have probably went well over 100 pounds of some enormous weight. Because it would have taken that kind of fish to pull that size boat. But I'll never forget that I had a one-day fish with Mike wish we could have caught. I wish we could have just got that fish to the surface, just to see it.
Hey, Bill.
And I was praying that day, asking the Lord, just let me see the fish. Just one time. I just want to see him. You know, but Mike was such a tremendous guy to fish with, and we had a blast. And I've been wanting to go back and go fishing with him again. I want to go back there so bad, just to see if I hook that thing one more time. It was a terrific day fishing the.
Hey, Bill.
Oh,
Bill. Hey, Bill. We lost you again. Is there any way you could sit somewhere else in the house, maybe to get a better signal? Yeah, and see. All right, hey, Bill. Hey, Bill, could you hear me?
Oh, yes, sir. I can hear you.
If you could try to maybe
I think I lost you again.
If you could try to like maybe relocate in the house, maybe you can get a better cell signal.
I'm going to do that as soon as I get back with you here.
You're on it. We can see you.
You're back.
Okay, I'm back with you.
So try to relocate maybe somewhere in the house where you can get a better signal.
Is this helping any?
It is a little bit. Yeah.
Am I getting any kind of a better signal here?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think so.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to move around. I'm getting closer to my computer to see if I can get a stronger signal. You'll have to forgive me. I'm having problems with my leg this evening, and I can't hardly walk. I'm struggling here today. And our internet has not been working very well here for the last few days.
We're losing you again.
Yeah, there's only a few minutes left, so.
Yeah, but I do want to. Yep. Try to.
Yeah, we can always get like a special show with them on again, and.
Absolutely. If this doesn't work out, we're gonna have you on again, Bill.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, drop out and drop back in, and if we have to extend a few minutes, we will. Once you get a better signal there, because I really want people to hear your story.
Yeah, his story is pretty amazing. It really is.
Oh yeah, he's been talking. We want to hear about your relationship, what you guys have built. All right, I'm going to try you again. All right, you there, Bill?
Okay.
We see you.
Okay, are you there now?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you there?
We are.
Okay. All right, but I met Evan online. He's a nice young man. He's a terrific fisherman. You know, if I could just get him to help me catch some fish, we could probably bring home some more fish. He's a go-getter. Whenever I hook a fish, he's not afraid to jump in the water and go get them. You know, as far as that goes. But the only problem with Evan is that he doesn't. But I really have a lot of fun fishing with Evan. He's a nice young man. I tell you what, for a young guy as young as he is, and all. I'm really having a blast. I can call him and say, Evan, are you busy? And he says, you want.
We lost you again. Hold on a minute.
I know, it's like.
All right, jump off and jump back in, Bill. We were hearing you good. He's so cool.
I love Bill. I do.
All right, there you go. We get you back again.
But the very first time that I ever went fishing with Evan, he took me up here on the Appomattox River here in Colonial Heights, and hooked into a fish that pulled me off my feet. And
that's what I heard.
I was flat on my back, and he was laughing. He said, "You need some help, Mr. Bill?" And I said, "I got this one." And I was laying there on the ground on my back, reeling this fish in, and Evan was just laughing, but reeled it in, and I had a 38-pound catfish, and Evan got it out of the water for me, and I felt kind of dumb, but it was fun.
We lost you again. We lost you again, but people heard you. Get back in here, buddy.
That's awesome. Man, I wish I would have been there. So,
man,
awesome.
I'm telling you,
I know, but man, this is still people are loving it.
That was one of the most memorable trips I've ever had, by far.
And it's the journey. It wasn't even the catch; it was the journey.
Yeah, I'm gonna add you back as soon as your video pops in. There we go. There you go. You're back.
What'd you say?
You're back again.
Yeah, I'm back one more time, but I've gone with Evan a couple of times, and we've been successful. We've only been out one time where we didn't catch anything, and even that was a good day. As far as it goes, anytime I'm out with Evan, it's a good day. He's talkative and he's friendly, and I've had some good conversations with him, and he gives me a chance just to vent sometimes.
Hold on a minute. You dropped out again. Get your butt back in. We're going to try a couple more times. There you go. Hold on. Bring you back in.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Bill, explain, before you got on, Evan shared about your experiences, about the friendship and the bond that you guys have built, which he cherishes. And it's so awesome to hear that. Tell us, as you remember, you did the news broadcast with us. As far as an organization, if there's veterans who are watching this show right now that have not experienced that real therapy, to go out with somebody on a trip you've gone out on, explain or share with everybody the benefits that it's your experience and how it's been for you with Operation Vets with Nets.
Well, Rick, when I first went out, it gave me a sense of peace to fish with veterans, to fish with fellow veterans, to fish with people who cared about veterans. Because there are people today who look down on veterans, who won't give us the time of day, who look down on us with with a lot of disdain. And it hurts. A lot of our veterans are in our country for the way that we've been treated, for the way that we've been neglected. And to have someone to show us some respect and to show us some that they care is refreshing to us. It really is. To have a young
hold up, hold that thought. Hold that thought. You just dropped out. Come back.
Man, Bill got me all in my feelings right now. Can't even lie. I got a lump in my throat, y'all.
All right,
there.
buddy, you're back.
To have a young man like Evan that shows respect for military and shows respect for his elders too at the same time is refreshing. It gives me encouragement for the younger people today. It shows me that there is still some hope for America. It gives me some pride back in myself and back in my flag. I want America to be strong again.
Amen. We're losing you again. We'll wait for you to come back, buddy. Here it comes. All right. Give us a second. There you go. You're back again.
Okay. I want America to be strong again. And who are going to make it strong are people like yourself and like Evan, who are willing to dedicate their time to help veterans. And I thank you. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your efforts. I thank you for your sacrifices for us today. It makes me feel good. It really does. It gives me strength. And it's not easy. Evan will tell you, I've fallen down. I've slipped and I don't walk too good. But he's there. He encourages me. He's a good man.
I appreciate you,
and I
Bill.
want to fish with him, and I want to fish with you too, Rich, again. I'm looking forward to going out on that boat with you.
Yeah, that wheelchair boat you will love, you will love it.
I thank you for your organization. Don't give up.
No.
Don't give up.
And Mr. Bill, I just want to
And
say
if there's anybody out there that can help these guys, then I ask you to make a sacrifice and help them. Give them your support. Give them your support. They need it to help veterans like us to be able to get out and rest and relax and and find some peace and solace. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around, but I hope that I can fish for a long time.
Amen, my brother.
Thank
Amen.
you so much, guys.
Well,
I
Mr.
love
Bill,
you,
as long as
may God
I'm
bless
around,
you
Mr.
all.
Bill, I promise you, as long as I'm around, Mr. Bill, I'm gonna make sure you get away on that water.
Thank you so much, Evan.
I love
You're
you,
a good
brother.
man. I love you
do.
too, sir.
Hey, you got all up in my feels. All right, guys, this truly, give me a minute. This truly is what this organization is about. It's,
Thank you.
we have young veterans, we have older veterans who have paved that way for that younger generation of veterans. And then we've got those who aren't veterans, but have the heart to give, to show that respect and that support for those that fought for this country. And it is a blessing.
Thank you.
I don't think I could have said it any better than what Bill has. I'm for the first time, and people told me for quite some time, for the first time, I'm actually, we lost again. Come on back, buddy. I'm actually, I don't know what to say.
I get that way a lot after our trips. And it's hard to explain, but I really get that way a lot after our trips. I have to sit back and just ponder everything, and it takes man. Operation Vest
And
with Nets
that's
is an amazing thing, and I'm just blessed to be a part of it. It's not about me. It's strictly about the veterans. It's about getting them on the water and giving them a good experience. That's all I care about,
There you
for
go,
real.
brother. You just said it again. The journey to real therapy. You just described it's about the trip and giving them a great experience. That's what it's about. That's the journey. The end result, little fish, big fish, cool, whatever. But it's that experience and that bond that you guys are creating.
Yes, sir. I agree with you
And
1,000%.
Mr. Bill, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm Charlie. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm an Army veteran of 10 years, but there's a movie out there called Big Fish with Ewan McGregor. If you've never seen it, you should check it out. It is very hopeful, delightful, very vibrant movie. It is a really awesome movie called Big Fish.
Well, I just, if I can ever.
Jump back in, you jump back out. Bill, jump back in. You dropped out again. All right, hold up. Save that. Hold on. All right, Bill was talking before he said, "Hey, if you ever want a fishing partner, reach out to him, and he'll love to go fishing with you."
Hey, I'll go with anybody. It don't got to be a veteran. I would like to take out more veterans, but if it's not a veteran, it's okay too.
Right on, brother. Right on. Hey guys, it's a little after 9. Yeah, we've had a lot of technical difficulties, but I honestly, truly believe Bill really shared that journey and shared, his experience. And we're losing him again. But I will say, folks, this is why we do what we do.
Yep.
It's a blessing. Hold on, here he comes again. It is a blessing to serve my fellow veterans. It's a blessing to offer this opportunity and we have grown. It's a blessing that I have such a dynamic and diverse team. And I got to tell you, we have a team chat, and somebody can be having a bad day, and there's people like Michael Harris, the biggest freaking comedian. Mike's going to say something, and he's going to get people laughing. And it's, our team comes together and support each other. Bill, what we're gonna have to do is you dropped off again. We're gonna have to, the next time we get Bill on the water, either on the boat or on the bank, we're gonna have to run a live
Sir.
and so people can see the excitement, and as you guys are having a good time.
Amen.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
Yep. And if we could stream it, via live stream here, and I think every once in a while maybe we'll do that through this platform. But listen, guys, hold on here. I fight my demons down here. And see, that's what it's all about. That's
Amen.
There, Michael. Guys, we're gonna call it a night. I thank you, and Bill, you and I. Now that I got we lost you again, but don't worry about jumping back on. I'll talk to you through this. Being that we got the wheelchair boat up and functional, I know we were just working on it when Bill took his first trip with us, and but we're gonna get him back here on Gaston probably in the fall. Because we're here in about the next month or so, we're going to be on the spawn. Mm-hmm. And so then the little guys will be biting, so tend to bite. But once the fall kicks in again, we're gonna get Bill back out again. We'll get him back out on the wheelchair boat, and Evan will bring you down so you can take that trip with him.
That'd be awesome. That would be so awesome.
And we'll just have a good time. And by that time, Michael Harris, hey, Rich, do you need my address? For what? I can't get all the way up to you, buddy. Not yet, Mr. Journey. But one day I hope to. So, and then we'll have Michael Harris. What's going to be cool is Michael's getting ready to medically retire out of the Army. Moving back here to the Roanoke, Lake Gaston area. So, okay, I got it. I'll get it out to you, Bill, once I get a chance. Oh, no, it's other Bill on there. He just left a comment. So Michael Harris and I will be spending a lot of time on the water once him and his family move up here. And there's going to be a lot of things going on in the Tri-Lake area that we're going to Mike's going to be putting together, and we're going to be doing working between him and Operation Vets with Nets. So there'll be more to follow on that. But guys, listen, Charlie, I'll let you close it out.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Bill. I know we had some difficulties. Maybe we could do a redo soon. Do that live, Mr. Bill. And Evan, brother, you're the epitome of what this organization means. Brother, you down to a T. Everything that you described today, what you guys went through, that relationship, everything you described, you might not be seeing it from your end, but from our end, you're describing the journey to real therapy. And just that bond you created, you're like, Mr. Bill, I love you. He loves you right back. And he said it. And I think that's the goal of Operation Vets with Nets. Some people, it might be the fish, what you caught, how big, and that's okay. That's okay as well. But it's the journey, it's the trip, it's the losing a camera, the losing of a lower unit, it's the falling down on your back and still fighting this fish. But that's what you're going to talk about forever.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Those make for the best trips.
So from me and from Rich, man, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because you are fulfilling Mr. Bill's heart as well with what you're doing with him. and that means a
I'm
lot
trying
to us.
very hard, you know. At the end of the day, I see a guy that's been put through hell, and as he said, you know, I mean, we've had plenty of conversations, and you know, he's told me a lot about what it was like when he got back from war and stuff, and you know, that
Yeah.
stuff crushes me. It just crushes me. I can't
Yep.
imagine what it, you know.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
like when he was describing what every veteran, well, not every veteran, but he's like, yeah, how they treated us, this and that. But it happened then, and it happened then when I got out in 2003. You know, it's a journey. We've all had a different journey. Thank God that we are still here, and you know, there's help for those having a rough time out there, whether it's Prevention Line or Operation Vets with Nets or any other organization that's out there to help with veterans.
Yep.
But thank you. This is one of the best shows. I mean, they've all been great shows, but like I said, everyone's different, unique, different attitudes, different stories, different emotions that go into stuff. And just thank you. Thank you for what you do
Yeah,
for Operation
absolutely.
Vets with Nets.
Thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of this. I know I've said it plenty of times tonight, but I'm so serious.
Thank you for letting
seeing the
us be a
things,
part of what you do.
That's right.
growing up, seeing the things that my own family members went through. The second I found out about this organization, there was no way I wasn't going to be a part of it. And that's I say that with my heart. I mean that.
Well,
When I
Thank
found
you.
out about it, there wasn't any other way.
We're glad to have you, brother. We're glad to have you, and we've got so many things, you know, coming down the pike for Operation Vets with Nets, and the things that we're going to be doing is going to be tremendous. What did Mike say? I'm gonna need this organization in the next coming months. Hasn't hit me yet, but I know after my 21, after May 21, the reality will set in.
There you go.
It's the Army big time. Yeah.
There you go.
And that's it. It was like me. I was looking forward to retirement, couldn't wait. And that was in a year and a half. That'll be 20 years ago. And I still truly miss the Navy. And I live vicariously through my son's eyes, who's in the Navy now. So, but we're going to keep you busy, Mike. We're going to keep you busy where you won't be focused on what you missed, but you're going to be focused on what's lying ahead of you. And there's going to be a lot of great things. And so, guys, listen, I love you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for those that came in through either StreamYard or Facebook or YouTube. We've got to line up a show for next week. I've got to line up. So any of you guys, any of my captains who are watching, if you've done a trip recently, coordinate with your vet and say, hey, I want to go ahead and get on there. So,
Yep.
Too funny. Mike says, don't judge me if you see me out fishing in plate carrier and Kevlar. That's right. I know you'll be missing it, buddy. All right, guys. Listen, I'll give you the rest of your night. I know we went a little bit over, but you know what? It was truly worth the technical difficulties that we went through. And it was a blessing to have Bill popping in and out on us and hearing his words. And we're definitely going to have these guys back again. Maybe get them together, even if we do another show and we have Bill meet up with Evan where there's a better signal and they could sit there and be on the show together, you know, on the same camera, you know, that would work. So, all right, guys, well, listen, I don't want to keep flapping my lips, or I would be. And I love you guys. Charlie, brother, it's always a blessing having you, as my co-host.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate, all those videos you keep posting. I appreciate what you were doing for those folks in Texas. And
thank you.
Guys, peace out.
Thank you guys for having me.
You got it. Evan from Juan in Dallas, Texas. We'll see you.